to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. Ivica Zubac. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Clippers have got it. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
PG lets it fly. Deep two there, won't go. To Cousins. He throws it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Working it outside to Paul George. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. James into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. LeBron James. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Can't connect from inside. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard. Offensive board. Works it to Leonard. Almost unlucky bounce.
Hey, switch, I got him.
The screen sets him up for two.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
To George. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
It's James controlling the offense. LeBron James, 2 of 4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Strong finish for Paul George.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline comes James. Lead is 2. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Danny Green tips it. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 1.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Danny Green, knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
The pass taken away. It's LA Clippers ball, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Here's Rondo with it. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Rondo with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. JaVale McGee sends it away. Goes to the left side.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Misfires. It's no good. To James. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
George, defended by Cousins. Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
LBJ with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Great feed. Sets it up. Whoa! What a finish.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Beverly. Shot from the lane won't go. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Williams across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard. Deep right corner. George. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's James controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, That's a good look.
Paul George. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kuzma knocked loose. Clippers have got it. The drive right to the basket. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Baseline drive, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
McGee powers it through. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Beverly. Leonard. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul.
Jared Dudley, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. LeBron James with the rock. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Paul George. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Number 13, Paul George.
Runner's good there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That's it. First half has come to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To George. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Turns and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
It's PG for 2. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
LeBron James, tough matchup against George. To Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James shakes free and hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Leonard. They get it to George. Down low. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Danny Green. DeMarcus Cousins. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Leonard to Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Count the bucket for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis, knocked loose. Clippers have it. The monster stuff.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Leonard. Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
James gets it in the left corner. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. George. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And he makes them both. LBJ has it. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down big. That's how you defend. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Knocks down the first.
Subbing in for
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
DeMarcus Cousins. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Paul George to Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Caldwell Pope, and the rebound taken in by George.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Clippers have got it. Backcourt. It's James. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Third quarter comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Davis. Runner here, won't go. Lakers come up with it. From long range. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Cousins to Danny Green. For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
LBJ. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Kyle Kuzma pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To George. The pass set it all up.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
James smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Danny Green. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard, yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender.